Hello, hi, this is Rahul. Welcome to Reliable Immigration Guide. In this video, we are going to talk about Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program for intermediate skilled workers. And in this program, we are going to see what are the criteria and what we need to apply for this nominee program. So first thing is work experience. In the last 3 years, you must have worked at least 1560 hours. Calculate the hours. Count hours worked in part-time, full-time jobs. The hours must be in one occupation, but they can be with the different employers. You must have been paid for these hours. Volunteering and unpaid internship do not count. Don't count hours when you were self-employed. These working hours can be inside or outside Canada. So this program is eligible for foreign workers, those who are not worked in Canada or those who are already on temporary status, and they can apply if they are inside the Canada. The hours must have been accumulated over a period of at least 12 months. Work experience at National Occupation Classified NOC Skill Level C. So NOC Skill Level C is a type of job that usually requires secondary high school education or a job specific training such as industrial butchers, long haul truck drivers, food and beverage service. So these are the criteria, these are the occupation they are looking for. Option 2, you have work experience as one of the following: as a registered nurse or registered psychiatric nurse, NOC skill level A 3012, as a licensed practical nurse, NOC skill level B 32333. You also have one of the following job offers: a nurse aide, orderly or patient service associate, NOC skill level C 3413, and home support worker, so NOC skill level C 4412. Education criteria. So you must have one of the following: Canadian secondary high school or post-secondary certificate, diploma or degree from a recognized institution, a foreign degree, diploma or certificate equal to Canadian credential. You need an educational credential assessment ECA report from a recognized organization to show your credential is valid and equal to Canadian credentials. If you have already ECA report with you, it must be less than 5 years old when we receive your permanent resident application. That's what the federal requirement. Language testing. You must have IELTS or French language testing, and you must take one of the language tests we approve, like Atlantic Nominee Program. That will show that you can communicate in English or French well enough to live and work in Canada. All the information is in the description link because they have mentioned everything in the website. This is really nice website where you can go and find out everything. If you have any questions, friends, let me know in my comment box. Then they need a proof of fund as usual, and that again depends upon the size of the family. If you're alone, that's a different proof of fund they need. If you're coming from foreign national from outside Canada, so that again depends upon the family size. The next important thing is you need to have a job offer letter, but that job offer letter should be on the job offer was made using the offer of employment to a foreign national, IMM 5650. That's how the job offer should be. An employer should be designated as an employer taking a part in AIP by the Atlantic province, where you will be working in New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, and PEI, Prince Edward Island. The job must be full-time, meaning that at least you should have 30 hours a week paid. It should not be non-seasonal, and the job skill type under NOC C should be fine. And the third step will be submit your application. So when you and the employer have completed all the steps, you can submit your permanent resident application with that too. So what they recommend you to save the time, start filling in your application before all the steps are completed. Gather all the documents that go with your application as soon as you can. Bonus point about this program is about work permit. If you are applying for this program, you may be eligible to apply for work permit if your employer needs to fill the position urgently. So you can get the work permit, restricted work permit with your employer, and your spouse or common law partner can apply for an open work permit if the job is listed as a skill type O or skill level A, B, or C in 2016 National Occupation Classification. So you don't need to worry about it. This program in where your spouse can apply a open work permit if you're working under any skill, NOC A, NOC O, NOC B or NOC C. What are the documents we need? The checklist documents, document checklist IMM 5467. Offers for the employers to fill out. So offers of employment to a foreign national, Atlantic Immigration Pilot Project. Then different forms, that generic application form for the Canada IMM 0008, additional dependence declaration IMM 0008 DEP, and these are the forms are really easy guys, really easy. I'm going to explain every forms. I'm going to go with every forms, whatever forms they need, and in the next video, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions again guys, please let me know in my comment box. Third form is Schedule A, background declaration IMM 5669. Then economic class, Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program IMM 5501. Additional family information IMM 5406. Supplementary information, which is your travel history, IMM 5562. Separation declaration of minor traveling to Canada, IMM 5604. Then declaration of common law union, IMM 5409. And if you are using a representative, use that form, use of a representative, IMM 5476. Use the instructions guide to fill out your application form. So here's the tip for it. So make sure you have Adobe Reader 10 or higher than that. JavaScript is turn on. If you have a trouble downloading it, right click and choose save target as. Put it on your desktop and then you can open it, or you can go with the Internet Explorer. Fill out the form on your computer instead of by hand, so it will be easier and reduces the mistakes that can cause delays. So for IMM 0008 is a barcode form. Make sure you validate it, submit it, all the pages. Really make sure about it. After printing the form and generating the barcode, if you find something which is wrong and you need to do some changes on it, so you need to fill the form again, refill the form. After that, validate the form again, so you will get the new barcode, and you need to check every page of that form that you have the same number on the bottom of the form. So that's most important thing. Then click the validate button at the top or the bottom of the form. Validating the form before printing, make sure that you have answered all the questions. This will help you to avoid delays in processing your application. If you miss anything, they will send you the form again. One or more pages with the barcode, signature line will automatically be created. Print, sign and date the form. Use white and high quality non-glossy papers. Use a laser printer if you can. Place the IMM 008 form including the barcode pages on the top of your application package. Paste the fees and you are good to go. So these are the application. You need to submit the application. Mail the application to the centralized intake office in Sydney, Nova Scotia. The address is Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada, Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program, Centralized Intake Office, PO Box 8900, Sydney, Nova Scotia. Postal code is B1P0H1, Canada. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to explain all the application forms, how to fill it. And if you have any questions, please let me know in my comment box. Thank you. Have a great day.